Folio narrative reports allow you to view the narrative comments submitted through student, peer, and supervisor feedback. Use narrative report data to inform your instructional or professional practice. No one at your school has the ability to see who completes a form or enters a feedback comment. Folio only displays a summary report if there are at least 5 responses in the dataset. This is a security measure to ensure that proper levels of anonymity are maintained. Some schools have elected to maintain the privacy of feedback, so it's only visible to the employee. Other schools allow visibility to the direct supervisor, while others allow for supervisors up the chain to view feedback results. Everyone who can see your feedback data is listed on your dashboard and profile pages. Filters allow you to compare your comments from different courses and years. Keep in mind, feedback and narrative comments are just one aspect of the Folio professional growth model. Although it's easy to get distracted by 1 or 2 comments, this type of feedback data is most effective when looked at as a whole. It's more useful to look at trends than to focus on 1 or 2 specific responses. Remember, this is input from a group of people on 1 day out of 180 days of school. Student feedback comes from developing minds that will certainly be influenced by things that happened recently, whether positive or negative. Others see things through a unique lens that is worth exploring and helpful to your practice as a professional. As you read and reflect upon your comments, consider the following questions. What have you learned about yourself or your practice from the data? In what ways will this feedback influence your instructional or professional practice? What will you continue to do, and what will you change in the future? How will this data influence your goal setting for next year? And what support do you need to move forward with your professional growth and/or performance improvement plan? Now let's go to Folio. To view your narrative report, click on the Reports tab at the top. Then click on Narrative Feedback. You'll see here I just have a listing of all of the responses to the narrative comment feedback box. You can see I have the summer play, which is the course, and the summer play in the year, which is my marking period. Notice that each one of the comments is completely anonymous. Remember, when viewing your results, try to look for trends and focus on constructive feedback which you can control. Each school will be using feedback differently, so please communicate with your leadership team on how your school will use feedback for your professional growth and its overall school improvement plan.